Yeah. Um, so I went out, you know, went up on my business. Then I met this lady. I don't know who she is. I don't know who she is. She was, just sitting down where I was, and she had two kids. They're twins. She had them in the little stroller, the twin stroller, because she has twin kids. This video is specifically for married people, for men, right? A little bit for women too. But I'm making it, I want, if you're a Nigerian man, and you're married, this video goes to you, okay? It still applies to everybody. It don't matter. But, the reason I'm saying this is because the lady is Nigerian. She was kind of overwhelmed with the kids. And overwhelmed, I mean, the kids were crying, they were fussing around. They are twins, a boy and a girl. The other one was fussing around, crying. The other one was crying, and there is this older lady sitting across her. Was now asked her, "Don't you have anybody to help you?" And she said, "No, that is just her and the babies." She asked her, "What about your husband?" She said, "I mean, I wish my husband helps me. My husband don't help me. I'm trying to see if I can bring my mom over. That I can't, continue to live like this, or I will not, achieve anything in life." And I understand where she's coming from. Kids can tie you down if you don't have childcare and stuff like that. To maybe look for to work, So I felt bad when I heard that. When I heard that, the husband is not helping her, that she doesn't even, care. See, I don't like the fact that most Nigerians come with that mentality that, when you have a wife, it is your responsibility to work, and it's the wife's responsibility to stay in the house or stay at home, or take care of the kids. It is your responsibility. I hate it. I have a wife. My wife is a nurse, and I have a demanding job too. Okay, and yes, my job is more flexible than my wife's, but let me tell you, it takes two to tango. Okay, you have to help your wife. I have four kids. I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why I don't like the way things, most men treat their wives is because I've seen it firsthand. Okay, the reason why I don't like it is because I have done it all. I support my wife. I have four kids. And let me tell you one thing. All my kids, when my wife had my kids, I bathed them. Yes, I gave them birth from as a little baby, like baby. I even have a video. I'm not sure. I think I have a video on here on TikTok. My last child, I gave her birth. I did. Okay, my wife has had all the babies through C-section. I cleaned her up, and it did not end there. I'm always there to support. I'm always there. I'm a family man. I'm the family guy. I'm that type of guy. Okay, don't don't stress these women out. They are gonna have your babies, and you still want them to carry them around. You still want them to see them. You still want them to do everything for them. Oh, while you're chasing the cash. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. But you have your contribution too. See, men complain a lot. You are going to let her do all these things, and later you're gonna complain, and later you're gonna complain, oh, that she's not giving you love, that she's not doing this, she's not letting me to touch her. No, you ain't touching nobody, bruh. You ain't touching nobody. Her body is beat up. That's what's happening. She's a woman, you're a man. It's easy for a man not to feel anything, you know. Uh, you don't get menopause, do you? You don't. Yes, they do. That is when their body changes. Okay, you can support her mentally to be there for you, to be available for you also. But you're not gonna make babies and you just like ignore the fact that she's a human being and you let her stress out, you let her if her mental health is not straight, you are not having a wife in the house. You're gonna have a nagger. You know what a nagger means? Or I say a woman that nags. That's what you're gonna get. Every time she's gonna be nagging. Every time she's gonna be so mad, frustrated with life, and everything is not gonna work for you. Then you're gonna be telling everybody, "Oh, your wife is crazy. Your wife is this. Your wife is that." No, no. All faults is on you because you neglecting your wife or her needs. The little help you can do for her, no, you do. You go out, you go to work. You know, your work is your safe space, you know, where you sit down and stay away from the babies crying. Everybody, all the kids in the house. Then you come back home, but she's always in the house. You need to help your wife. You need to step up. I grew up in a certain way. African men have this mentality that Nigerian men, I say, Nigerian men have this mentality that when you have a wife, the wife stays in the house while you work. Or even if the woman works, men, they still expect you to do your duties as a mother. But the only thing they can do is they go to work and they come back as a man. Or maybe they can, you know, maybe they can drop the kids in school, bring them back, maybe, which is very rare. But it happens though. You know, and that's it. You're going to be in the kitchen. You're going to tend to the kids. You're going to wash the dishes. You're going to do the clothes, laundry. You're going to do this. No, that mentality has to change. Don't bring it to the United States, man. This place, you cannot survive without working together. I have survived it, and I'm still surviving it. I have 4 kids. My wife is a nurse. A very busy job, a very tedious job, a very stressful job. So if I can do it, when I see men that are not doing what they're supposed to do, it pisses me off. I was looking at that woman with those 2 kids. I was like, you know, imagining, you know, if it was me, if I was a husband around, she's not going to lay her hands on those kids. I'm going to be the one carrying those kids. I lift the kids up. I do. My wife is less stressed because I help her a lot. You think marrying her, you did her a favor? No, she did you a favor. You don't tend to her needs, but in the night you want to put hands on her. You want her to, so you want to make love to her. You think a woman is a tool. Women are not tool. That you feel like you can get what you want. You want to make them happy in a certain way because you know in the night you want to make love with her. Do what you're supposed to do. Stop complaining that your wife is not taking care of you. Stop complaining that your wife is not tending to your needs when you are not tending to her needs mentally. Support your women, man. God damn it.